Hello, and welcome to Saturday's Bedtime Church. I hope you've had a great day. What was the best thing that happened to you today? This morning in Brick Church, the challenge was to build a shop. Did you have a go? Tonight's story is about a man who loved to shop for one special thing. Listen carefully, pay attention. Look where we are. This playhouse can be anything you want it to be, but today I'm pretending that it's a shop. Do you like shopping? There are all sorts of interesting noises in a shop, aren't there? The of the buttons, the of the cards, and the of the cash tills. This story is about a man who liked to shop for one thing in particular. It's a story by Jesus. Once there was a man who loved pearls. Do you know what a pearl is? It's a precious gem. It's round and it's usually white, blue or grey. This man loved pearls. He had his very own pearl collection. He was always going out shopping, and everywhere he went, he looked out for pearls for his wonderful collection. How many pearls did he have? I'm not sure. What did he do with them all? Sometimes you can make pearls into necklaces or use them to make things. Or sometimes you can just look at them and enjoy them. The trouble with pearls is that they are expensive. They cost a lot of money. The man must have worked really hard to buy all those pearls. Or perhaps sometimes he saved up all of his money. Sometimes he might have sold 2 smaller pearls so that he could afford to buy a bigger one. One day the man walked into a shop. Perhaps it was a jeweller's shop, or an antique shop, or maybe even just a fruit and veg shop. The man didn't notice. He only had eyes for one thing, the most magnificent pearl in the shop window. It was the most amazing pearl he had ever seen. It was huge, bigger than all the pearls in his collection. It was beautiful, shimmering with different colours. The man knew that of all the things in the world, he wanted this pearl the most of all. In a shaky voice, he asked the shopkeeper how much the wonderful pearl cost, and then his face fell, because it was so expensive, so much more than he could afford. It cost far, far more money than he had in his wallet, even more money than he had in the bank. But he really, really wanted to have that pearl. The man went home. He took all the other pearls in his collection and began to sell them. Soon the money was pouring in. He sold his big pearls and his medium-sized pearls and his rare pearls and even his tiny little pearls, and the money came pouring in. He sold every one of his pearl collection, and finally, he had enough money to buy the marvellous pearl. He went to the shop and bought it, and he went home perfectly happy. Now he didn't have a collection of pearls anymore. He just had one, the marvellous pearl, but it was the only one that he wanted. Jesus said, God's kingdom is like this. It's the most important and special thing in all the world. Did you enjoy that story? I wonder, had you heard that story before? And I wonder if you've ever played shops. I wonder what your favourite thing that you own is and why it's so special to you. I wonder what you think is so important that you would give everything else you've got to have it. Let's say a bedtime prayer. Loving God, sometimes we go shopping and there are so many things we want, but sometimes they are too expensive. Help us to remember that God's kingdom is better than anything we can buy, just as that man gave up everything he had to own the marvellous pearl. Amen. Thank you for joining Bedtime Church tonight. Indeed, thank you for joining Bedtime Church all week. May God bless you as you sleep. Good night.